Yeah, it was just one of those things where it was done, and they were trying to save it, but Charlie Sheen was kind of the star.
He was.
You really can't replace Charlie Sheen in that sort of.
It had
show.
a nice run though with that.
Yeah, it had a great run with him. It's just, it's weird replacing a main character in his show with someone else.
I had to do it.
Yeah, you had to do it. Got it.
We all know his intentions.
Yes, we are rolling. Hi, guys.
What was that?
he gave like 7.
I know that was a crazy.
Well,
No, because
Really
I was
got the
applauding that we actually
Oh, I thought
remembered
you
to
were
roll.
doing the chin.
No.
Actually,
chin,
that deserves an applause too.
clap to him. No, you were like, good answer, good answer.
Yeah,
Good answer.
yeah, good answer.
Okay.
Not the little jazzy that chin does.
I do
love it.
three claps.
Oh, you do 3?
Mm-hmm. Snaps is what you do at slam poetry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah, you do
tournaments.
the kind of. Oh, all right.
Oh, that's what he does.
He's
Yeah.
switching it
That's
up
what
on
you
me.
do.
Switching me up.
Okay.
Switching up on me.
He fits.
chin clap.
He fits. Well, that was 4.
1, 2, 3.
Do they start right when you
Yeah.
clap?
That's just for sure, because the guys, just like I'm sure anyone you work with that you record stuff, they like to talk about stuff in the beginning. So if I'm already recording and I accidentally put something in, that's it. So always make sure there's claps.
Has there
So
ever been a
we're
mistake?
actually
Have
starting.
you made that mistake before?
No, but there's times when I didn't do claps. They said we were starting, but then they didn't like something about the start, something like that.
So you just.
Yep.
It reminds me of a dog trick. You know, when you try to teach your dog something, you need like the
Whistle.
verbal command, like you tell them to sit, and sometimes you'll have the like clicker, so they associate the clicker with the treat and doing the trick.
I thought
That's
it was.
what it
I
feels
thought it
like.
was the noise. The
yeah, that
Caesar
too.
Milan. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? Doesn't he- isn't that
Or
the
they
go-
go, there we go.
Oh yeah. Isn't
Yeah,
it
oh,
crazy how on point he could just do that?
Mm-hmm.
I know he's been around for a minute, and I know it's like already been talked about. But I'll go through and I'll just type in Caesar Milan videos on YouTube, and I'll watch them, and I'm just like, yo, he's just some of the most brutal dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. Don't you like? Doesn't he hit him in the neck or something? Or was that a South
no,
Park
he does
thing
like
I
a little
saw?
sidekick.
Huh?
Like a nudge.
It's like a side nudge.
Like to redirect them.
See,
Yeah, to
see my
redirect him.
only real knowledge of him is from South Park, which he's referring to, and he would like nip him in the neck.
Yeah, it goes.
He'd go, "Tss."
Oh no, he does like a. It's like a.
There, he just did it.
I want to see him do the sidekick.
Can you,
Yeah.
do
But
the
speaking of
sound?
like redirecting
This- it was
dogs,
this, that was
I had
that.
to have a session with the
where'd my
dog trainer
mouse
before
go?
I picked my dog up and I could take him home because she needed to
So
teach
headphones?
Stevie and I all the tricks that she was doing
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
him to
And it's-
behave.
it's this one.
And we really just
didn't
wanted
wanna
to
fuck
take
with
him
it.
to go get potty trained. We didn't care about the tricks.
Yeah.
I don't care if he sits, if he stays, if he lays down. I just want to make sure that he is potty trained because I couldn't do that properly.
100%.
And she was teaching us all these things, and she has such a way of redirecting dogs and such a command that I was looking at her like I just don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Like how
I
does
don't-
someone get into dog training?
Yeah, I don't know, but I see people do it with the German Shepherds all the time, and they got them on lock. You was trying to get me to go get bit by a German Shepherd. I should punch you. For that one.
Shipper.
Yeah, not
What did
you.
I say?
I mean, it was for the.
Okay, well,
It was everybody. It was everybody. It was Brendan, mainly David Lucas, because that would have been fucking funny
No,
to
you
watch
mainly
him.
Said me. You
Yeah,
like
because
Chappelle
you were
age.
there. Because you were sitting right in front of me.
He's also trying to get you content. I don't know if it's the type of content
Hey,
you
man.
want,
That's
but
not
it's
the concept I
content.
wanted to get bit by.
Brendan wanted me to help find content while you guys were on the road for the
He
vlogs.
said, hey, why don't you guys go get bit by a dog?
You would have had a bite suit on. Come on.
Yeah, it's a fight suit. Let me see the sidekick.
Who are we? What are we doing here?
Oh yeah,
I'm
we're Cats After Dark. That's who we are.
And we are here because
We are here because
this is our
this is
weekly
what we
meeting
this is what we do. Our weekly meeting
where
This is
we check in with
gather.
everyone. Yeah.
We check in together. We're the behind the scenes.
Yes.
You know, most of us. We're the what else? We're like superheroes in some sort of way.
We're
I
like
would say.
the B-class Avengers. Like we're not the main
Oh,
storyline.
I was gonna go with X-Men.
Oh, X-Men? That's fair. I like X-Men.
Right? Because X-Men's kind of outcast.
Yeah,
the
they
Avengers
are.
are kind of like.
Yes.
I don't know if that made any sense.
That's a great way of putting it. Like the
consider-
Avengers are the one that everybody knows, and then the
Yeah.
X-Men are kind of like the stupid franchise that are trying to catch up. That's us.
I love X-Men.
X-Men came out
Always been my
before.
favorite, actually.
I like X-Men. I've seen the X-Men ones.
The cartoon was the shit.
Remember
The cartoon was great.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah.
I
Remember the
remember-
video game?
Yes.
That was on Sega?
Yes.
I think it was Sega. It was a good one.
It was a great one. I love X-Men. But I was going to say, I like prospects more than the term beat.
Yes. You know, that's a great term.
Numbers. But and then also we got a couple guests resuming in today. Last week we teased, are you smarter than a actually 6th grader? We're going to be talking to a 12-year-old. Hold on.
Malin, yeah.
It's Malin.
All right, it's Malin. We're talking. She's in
Malin.
pre-AP classes. Her father nominated her, and she sounded pretty vicious.
Yeah.
She had attitude. It's Malin.
Malin.
Because she's a 6th grader, right?
Huh? Yeah.
I feel like 6th graders, if you're in multiple AP classes, you have like a lethal, like competitive spirit about you. Because all AP kids want to do is like outshine the other person.
Yeah.
It's about who's the smartest one in the class.
Yeah.
So I feel fear.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fear.
Yes.
Going up against this 6th grader, you heard the tone in her voice.
She said it's Malin.
Yeah.
It's Malin.
And
Yes.
I
So stern.
Yeah.
I almost moved it to next week, just because
Does she have
George,
class?
who works here, who we met, the Croatian
Croatian
guy,
George.
Croatian George, he was gonna make the game, but it's Gringo Poppy's coming out this week.
Yes.
Yes.
So he's like swamped with that stuff, and I wanted to participate, but he said we couldn't do it. The father said we couldn't do it next week because she has volleyball at 4:45. So like, I was like,
They're on-
if
they're
we
on a
lose,
schedule.
I was like, if
They're
we
on a schedule.
lose, we could be still like make fun of her because she's a nerd.
Yeah.
But evidently she's a jock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But going back,
this,
sorry, go ahead.
no, I think this girl's cooler than all
Yeah.
of us.
Going back on what
absolutely.
Nick said, Gringo Poppy is already out by the time this episode's out. It's releases 9 a.m. Thursday on Thiccc Boy YouTube, so make sure you go stream it, like it, comment. Yeah.
And the Thiccc Boy album is also out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's got Chappelle, Chin, Jelly Roll, Mike Stud, Derek Poston,
Low brows.
Low Brows. Yep. Bunch of fun people on that. Dalia, Eric Griffin, Bert. So, yeah.
And
Big day.
Chappelle quit.
Slick transition, dude.
I love it. Let's talk about it.
You guys, that's on the show, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out.
We just talked about it.
It's
Yeah.
out.
And this,
So by the time this is out, yeah.
whoa. And actually, this week for sure, because like there's like a hold on Thiccc Boy releases. So the audio will be out regular time, whatever that is.
Audio will be out.
and
Audio.
the video will be out days later. But you talked about it. Tell me about it. I just
Yeah.
heard about it.
Well, I had been feeling it for a while. I've been feeling it probably since Bryan had came back. But I think just more so recently, I just acted upon it and was just really feeling it even more. And it was funny because Brendan hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, we cool?" And I was like, "Yeah, why wouldn't we be?" And he goes, "I don't know, maybe it's just my anxiety or whatever." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah, no problems." But then I was thinking about it. I was like, okay. I was like, if he's feeling, if I'm giving off a vibe of something to where it makes him feel like we're not cool, then I need to speak up about the thing that's been on my mind for a really long time. And I think it just came even heavier, more so recently, especially as I've started to do Chappelle's World a lot more, and I just really like doing that. And I think I'd be sitting in Fighter and the Kid, and I'd be thinking about things of Chappelle World the whole time. My brain would just be off on that, and I don't think that's fair to those guys, especially with them giving me such a opportunity to come in and be a part of their show. So I was like, I need to make an adjustment. I need to do something. I need to make this shift and lean into this thing that I really dig in. And also touring. I'm having a lot of fun with touring. I'm having a lot of fun with my band, and I think it just clears up a lot of things for me to be able to
You're having
fly
a lot
the way.
of fun with
Cats After Dark.
Cats After Dark. You're saying, right?
Yeah. I'm saying.
I didn't know.
Wait till you feel the vibes first, and then ask him.
Nick felt the. Nick's gonna text me. Hey, we cool. But no, I called Brendan that next day, and I talked to Bryan. I talked to both of them, and just expressed how I was truly feeling and how I wanted to fly the way I want to fly.
Yeah, that's
Spread
dope.
your wings.
Yeah, I feel really good, and I'm just really, really excited about the things that I want to do.
Yeah,
That's what I'm really looking forward to.
that's awesome.
So yeah, I'm still Cats After Dark, and still obviously Chappelle's World, because that's the,
Yeah.
the thing I love the most. And there's no bad blood. There's nothing weird. Nothing of that nature.
Literally still in the same studio.
Yeah, I know. But people
Yeah.
sometimes would beg to differ and think of it differently. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm real next door.
Right?
But
Bravo, because that's like a scary step, because you are like, there's like a longer term benefit on like focusing on this currently smaller project, and you're leaving like a platform. So like, that's not easy.
oh yeah, 100%, 100%. And there was so many things that had led me to this thought, but I really felt it when Brendan said he'd help me out with creating Chappelle's World, and I just felt it. And it's funny because I called Jay about a year. It was like literally a year ago. I called Jay, and I was like, man, I was like, I talked to him first. I was like, he's Brendan's brother. Let me talk to him, kind of get his, feedback or whatever. And I was like, man, I think I should leave and just really do my thing. He was like, oh no, people like you on the pod, blah blah blah. So he kind of convinced me to stay. But I think that just the whole time I was just really feeling it, and I don't want to be there and not give 100% of Shapel Lacey.
You can tell when you just think about something for like you've been thinking about it for months, like you said. Finally just said it. I think we've ever said it on air, Theo or I, but like I left producing this past weekend in the beginning of September, and it was the same thing. Like Cats After Dark or King of the Sting is like a big part of my week. I have my other projects. He's half the time in Nashville. I don't think he ever would have like got rid of me, but like I was just like, this feels like the move. Like it's almost like it's just the natural progression. And I thought about it for a long time, and I finally did it.
100%. I think sometimes you just got when you feel this other thing, you feel this passion over here. I think a lot of times you got to go lean into that passion, and I think that's just where I'm going. I just felt it,
and the name didn't even make sense.
What?
Fighter and the Kid. It didn't make sense.
It was Fighter and the Kids for a while.
And here's another thing too. Those guys have built a chemistry together over a decade. They've been doing that pod, or however long they've been doing it, and being in that other chair, I admire their chemistry and what they're able to do and how they're able to create and just do this thing of the podcasting world. And I was like, man, I'm like, okay, they have it. It's their thing. Let me go over here. I didn't create Fighter and the Kid. I didn't, I don't own Fighter and the Kid or anything of that nature. So
it definitely needed you for a while though. Like
and I'm appreciative that I was even asked to partake in it the way I did. But needless to say, I'm happy about the things that I'm doing. The touring, headlining on my own is another massive excitement. I'm not selling out. I'm not selling out shows, but people do come to the shows and people do have a good time with me at the shows, and I just like I feel I'm like, oh, this is mine. That's what I feel. I feel like, oh, this is something for me to hold on to. That's how I felt.
That is awesome. By the way, you mentioned tours. Can we announce as well that me, Shapel, his band, and Lil Browse were doing a show in L.A. at the Troubadour.
At the Troubadour.
Tuesday, May 17th. So everyone always messaging me, do a show in L.A. We're doing a show in L.A. Come out, please. Say hi to Chappelle and I.
I'll be there.
And the crew.
I'll be there.
Hell yeah.
If there's like
I'm a different person when it comes to the music. What did you say, Nick?
I said I'll be there if there's some sort of list or something.
Yeah.
No,
So we have Corey Feldman actually opening.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
kidding.
Nick's like, I'm already there.
Oh, that's who's headlining that show? I'm already there.
I got my ticket.
He didn't say. I thought it was a Corey only show.
And everybody at Fighter the Kid has been nothing but great to me the whole way through. So I'm very appreciative of all of it.
But you're still here, so you're not
Yeah,
gone.
it's not. Yeah, I'm not gone. It's just, I'm really
your
excited
time,
about the
yeah.
things that I'm doing.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
You know, my band's doing its thing. We got shows. We're going in the studio to record a EP. So,
Are you excited about that EP?
yeah, I'm excited.
How long do you think it'll take before you can release it on any sort of streaming platform?
I don't know any of that process or how long that necessarily takes. But I assume the guy I'm working with, I mean, he's worked with so many bands. You might have heard of the bands he's worked with, Metallica. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn, dude.
Never heard
Are
of
you
them.
kidding about being?
Chin already knew I was lying.
As soon as you said Metallica,
Yeah,
okay.
Metallica.
I could tell if you were joking that
Oh, no,
being
no,
that
no.
cocky or
No.
he didn't. Yeah, so he did or he didn't.
He did not. He did not.
But
work
probably
with
big
Metallica.
bands. regardless.
He's worked with Corey Feldman. So
Burying the lead. So how's the show gonna work with you three? What's the set like? Are you gonna be out there individually at some point?
We haven't even planned the set list yet.
my band's just gonna open. We're gonna be the first band up. We're gonna go do our thing, and then him and Lil Browse have a thing that they.
Yeah, we have a bunch of songs together. So
Yeah, they
probably
have a bunch
perform
of
that.
songs together, and it's kind of like what you did in Phoenix, where you guys
Yeah.
kind of like Lil Browse went up, did quite a few songs, then he brought you out, did a song with you, then he went off stage, Chin did some songs, then Browse came back,
We
came
mixed
back
up.
together, and kind of closed it out together.
Word.
And Chappelle supported big time as soon as he hopped out on the stage with us. He was just like,
I know, all
like
I
a
did
hype
was
man,
this.
but people were going crazy. Like,
We were like going crazy.
Yeah.
So it was funny.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. Yeah,
yeah, man.
I mean, listen, for those who don't know, my band is pretty intense.
And clean. You guys are like really good now.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really good.
No Ben
very
Harmon.
impressive.
I told those guys, I said, hey, we're not gonna suck.
Yeah.
I was like, we will not fucking suck.
Mm-hmm.
We'll fucking do this.
Name of the band?
Mad Peaceful.
Yeah.
Mad Peaceful.
Which
Mad
is something
Peaceful
he's
good.
not.
What?
Yeah.
Bitch, I will. You know, I
Point
will
exactly.
Drop you Rhode Island kids.
I thought you were supposed to be mad peaceful.
I am Mad Peaceful.
That's the mad part, but then the peaceful part comes later. I love you, man.
Yeah. I always say,
What do you always say?
I say, hey, I love you, Meatball. You never heard me say that.
Never.
I've never even heard you say
Absolutely
I
that.
know, right?
Like,
felt
I was
weird.
like, that was a tough.
It felt weird coming out of your
Yeah.
mouth.
It's tough to let that
it
out.
hurt you, huh?
You
almost
hurt me?
no. Saying that you love me, kind of like I could see it in your eyes. It pained you to say it, and I thought you were on the verge of relapsing, trying to get that out.
You look like Wolverine.
In a good way or bad way?
I
Because
see
Hugh
it.
Jackman.
Yeah.
is
Jackman, I
a
see it.
You know what it is?
handsome
It's
man.
the beard.
Yeah.
Because his beard is really high.
My beard's not high right now.
No,
Is it?
but like you could tell it's high. You got a 5
Yeah,
shout out on
it
the,
gets really high.
but
Yeah.
it gets really high, huh?
He's got a good
Yeah.
jawline too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Thank you.
jawline.
Great jawline.
Or like
I appreciate
what was
that.
Wolverine. Not he looked up an actual Wolverine.
I honestly
He
thought he
looked
would
up-
come up.
He looked up an actual Wolverine.
I guess Wolverine X-Men isn't popular enough to come up when you type in Wolverine.
I guess
Because if you type
That's
in
crazy to me.
Pitbull, the rapper comes up.
who
If you type in Pitbull, the rapper comes
Instead of
up,
an
not
actual
just the
Pitbull.
dog.
You got
he
you got
beat
That's
out
how
the
big
dog?
he is. Yeah.
You got to go to incognito mode to get like real, honest search results, though. Because
Really?
obviously, Christian's a wildlife enthusiast.
Yeah.
We're gonna get an animal. I see that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
See what I'm
I could see
saying?
it. I could see
Or
it.
what was his like opponent or
Lee
Sabretooth.
Schreiber.
Sabretooth?
Which was his brother.
Cartoon. That's cartoon knowledge.
Yeah. No, don't type in the actual actor.
Oh, speaking of the cartoon, I remember watching it as a kid and seeing Jubilee getting so excited, like, oh, there's an Asian girl, and her fucking power is that she releases fireworks from her chest. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is that? It was the lamest shit ever.
That's what it is. You're more so Sabretooth.
Dude, the girls.
I got a
in
better
the
jaw
X-Men
than him.
cartoon
Come
were
on.
Fucking fine.
Right? Oh my god.
Rogue?
Baddies. Rogue?
Rogue.
Jean Grey?
Oh, yeah.
Jean
Grey?
Grey.
Ugh.
Also,
Phoenix?
Hey, yo.
She's
Phoenix?
a sex bot.
The actress that played Jean Grey, she's fine.
That scene.
Homegirl that was in Taken as well. I don't know what her name is, but
Gorgeous.
she's fine.
I just put it together that she's in Taken, but yeah,
Yeah,
but
she plays the
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 mom.
mom, yeah. But yeah, that scene
Which-
in the
which,
real one, I don't know. She like I can't remember if she she's making out with someone passed out, or I don't know. It's sexy scene.
Yeah.
Oh, with Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
He's like sleeping. She gets on top of him,
Yeah.
starts making out,
Yeah.
and she's like going
And then
back
she
and forth
kills him.
between the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Doesn't she
thinking.
kill him?
She tries to kill everyone, and then he like saves the day by trying to like
She bad.
cover the
Yeah.
explosion, and he then dies in the process, I guess. But he lives. I don't know. It's
He doesn't.
because he regenerates, and he's good.
That 3-episode saga of when she became Phoenix on the cartoon was like the scariest
Scariest thing.
stuff.
And
Yes.
yeah,
I was
Terrifying.
scared.
I remember that.
We are the same person.
Dude, did you ever watch this other show that would come on around it? I think it was called California Dream.
Yeah, yes.
It was like a knockoff
band?
Saved by the Bell.
Oh, I remember
band?
that too.
Well, they were banned. That's
Yeah.
what it was. They were a band.
Yeah, and then there's also Hang Time with the. It was like a Saved by the Bell knockoff, but they played basketball. But they were essentially the same show.
Type in Hang Time TV show.
Anthony Anderson started on Hang Time.
Really?
He was a baller on Hang Time. It might be Hang Time.
TV show.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I ever saw this.
It was awesome.
Bro, the 90s
The girl
was,
dunked. The girl was dunking all the time. That blonde
Really?
girl.
Which sorry.
Was she actually dunking, or just
her?
There's
as the
not a chance in
storyline?
hell.
Okay,
Big
Nick, I'm going
dunks.
to try this other TV show with you. There was this girl.
Hey, dude.
Huh?
Hey, dude.
No.
Oh,
It was a real TV show.
so it's
Right?
Hey, dude.
A reality show?
And she had superpowers. Her father was like this crystal alien. And whenever she did this, people would freeze, or something like this. And people would freeze. She could freeze the room. It was not
That's so Raven.
No. Hers was the mind.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Do you
now I
know-
Dream of Jeannie.
Oh yeah, it was. But I Dream of Jeannie went like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's what she did. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Come on.
I want to so
Gosh.
badly.
Man, if anyone listening to this episode figures out
We were
that
really
show that I'm talking
vibing
about,
there.
it was a blonde white girl. I just know it was a blonde white girl. And it wasn't Blossom. Blossom wasn't blonde.
From Powerpuff Girls?
No, it was a TV show in the 90s. Gosh. And I know the girl had a superpower. And she did this.
Like a
Sometimes
Chinese
weird.
finger trap?
She did something. I don't know if it was this or something weird. People would freeze. But her dad was like this crystal alien. Not Blossom.
Just Blossom.
He said not Blossom, and then you said like the Powerpuff Girl. You ever seen that show, Meatball? You ever
seen
heard
Blossom?
that? You
Hey
know
man,
Joey
I'm not
Lawrence?
old like you guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa. I said wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched that either.
Yeah, Kat and I are young.
No, but Kat knows a lot of like.
I know a
Old
lot of
school
older
shows.
stuff because I used to spend time in my grandparents' room when I didn't want to socialize with my family members at family parties, and they'd only have channels 1 through I think it was like 14.
Yeah.
So I'd watch like 2.5 Men and shit on rerun all
Yeah.
the time as a child.
2.5 Men.
Great
that was
show.
a show.
That was a show.
That had a strong run. How long did it last after when Ashton Kutcher came in?
I think it had
I
3
think it only
seasons.
lasted like a few seasons, 2 or 3 with Ashton Kutcher.
But was it just like
Yeah, it was just one of those things where it was done, and they were trying to save it, but Charlie Sheen was kind of the star.
He was-
You
yeah.
really can't replace Charlie Sheen in that sort of.
It had
show.
a nice run though with that.
Yeah, it had a great run with him. It's just, it's weird replacing a main character in his show with someone else.
I had to do it?
Yeah, you had to do it. And look what happened.
Oh
You
my
had
God.
a great 2 seasons,
Had a
And
great
now
two
your
seasons.
time
Had a
is
great 2
over.
seasons.
but now it's time to
Did you?
time to move on.
Oh, funny.
You know, imagine 2.5 Men with both Ashton and Charlie. That's essentially what Fire the Kid was.
Yeah, for a second.
Yeah, to
But
reintroduce Charlie.
Did Charlie Sheen ever pop in?
No, I don't think so. I think
Damn.
it just ended up coming to a standstill.
Remember
with the
that period of
storyline.
time with him
This
when he
is
was like, "What did he
winning.
say? I'm a winning or
Yeah.
winning."
Hashtag winning.
Tiger blood. Gosh, he was on one.
Got like $100 million to leave the show or some shit.
Yeah, something insane.
Is that why he said winning?
That would make sense. Never put that together.
No.
Should we
12 seasons though.
should we see if we're smarter than this child?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see, man.
And how are we going to
I'm
choose
just
who
nervous.
goes up against her?
We're gonna spin this wheel that I've been wanting to use.
Got it. And we get to get 2 of us versus just her.
Exactly.
Because we need a handicap.
And I think it'll be funny if there's fights amongst you about what the answer is. I
What
cannot
is,
play
what is
because
TCMST? Is that for us?
It's really hard to do everybody's initials because
Yeah.
there's so many C's.
I'm
if you
T.
went Cat, Chin, and Christian.
T
But
for teen,
it's
C for
Teen, Shapel, Meatball, Chin.
Yes.
Oh, the other T is just existing.
Oh, no, and then it just everybody's on there 3 times.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
so.
T is cat then, right?
Yeah, T is me.
Okay,
for
that's
teen.
what it is.
Yeah.
This is what they're gonna post on Friday the Kid once Chappelle is gone officially.
Well, when we left, Brian did say you were gonna die. I think this is what he meant. We're just gonna superimpose your face on it.
That's
Wow.
literally this is literally how they did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's clever.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. All right, let's get
do it.
Malin.
Oh, yeah, we're going to spin the wheel once they're on.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for her to join the
Yeah,
room.
it'll be
Oh,
fun.
guys, I got a tattoo. I'm starting my sleeve, and it hurts so bad.
And
I
it's
know, it looks-
badass.
I didn't show it to anyone on the podcast yet. Do you guys want to see it?
Yes.
Kinda.
Look, I got a foo dog.
Fire.
That is, I mean,
That's fire.
That's so good.
gosh, that's amazing work.
It hurts so bad.
It's called a what?
It's called a foo dog.
A food dog?
Yeah, and he has a little bell. I had half of mine to put Butters' name in it, but then I didn't do it.
What is the origin of the food dog?
It is a Chinese symbol for like a guardian. Someone
Okay.
like people will have statues of it in front of their houses to protect the household.
Oh, it's like Asian gargoyles.
Yes, Asian gargoyle. That's exactly what it is. That's best way to explain that.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
what's up.
It's an Asian gargoyle.
Yeah, that's tight.
Like if you watch Mulan, do you remember when Mushu was
Can't
supposed to
remember
wake
much of Mulan.
He's supposed to wake up all the statues, and he was supposed to wake up a guardian that was gonna take care of Mulan. Like he wasn't supposed to do it.
Yeah.
But then it was supposed to be the foo dog. But then the foo dog did not come out, and Mushu ended up taking the spot as
Got
the
it.
guardian.
Damn, I want a food dog now.
Yeah.
I'll make a man out of you.
Oh, I love that song. The music in Mulan was so good. Christina Aguilera, Reflection.
What was that? A girl worth fighting for.
For that
Right,
one
that's
too.
Mulan.
Yes, that's the one. That's amazing.
All right, let's see what
How
we
long
got.
did that take?
This took about 8 hours. I have 2 more sessions that will
you
also
sat there
last
8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours straight. It hurt so bad, and I really want numbing cream, but my tattoo artist said it doesn't really help, and it changes the texture of your skin while they're tattooing. So she's like, "No, let's not do that."
Yeah.
I'm very nervous because this area hurts like a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible. I did the elbow perfectly fine. This I cannot do. Crying,
Yeah.
throwing up,
I
cannot
I
breathe.
can only imagine. I think that's a Christian song, too.
Crying, throwing up.
No, I can only imagine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
I was
we
like,
both
crying,
thought
throwing up.
crying throwing up.
Chin, are you ready?
What's up?
Are you ready for this?
If I get picked, I'll just try my best.
That's all.
I love Chin.
That's truly all
That is
any
the
of us
most
can
Chin
do.
answer.
I'm gonna try my best.
I'll just
Give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot. I'll try my best. I mean,
I think we're all gonna lose badly.
oh, I think,
Oh my
I don't
God.
think- there's no win here.
Yeah.
You heard what
No.
Brian said about us
Recording
earlier.
in progress.
we're not
We
educated.
need to read.
All right, perfect.
We're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so intimidated right
I
now.
know.
What's not going to be working?
What's not?
It's like,
What do you mean? What's not gonna be working?
I don't know. Just like,
Ye little faith.
Hi. Can you
I'm
hear us?
Malin.
I don't mean because of you.
I was like, damn.
Hey,
Hi.
Hey.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Can you say something,
Can you
Malin?
say something?
Hello?
There we
Okay,
are.
there we go.
Hi. Okay,
Perfect.
cool.
All right, we can hear
Cool.
you.
We can hear
Why
you.
can't I see?
Hi, Malin's
Hey, how
father.
you doing?
Why can't I see you guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Can you can
Good.
see us?
I can't see you guys in that.
I can see Chen.
And Nick.
yeah, you
I
guys.
can see half of y'all.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
everybody.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
All right, Maylene.
Malin.
Malin.
Malin?
Maitland.
Everybody else had it. We really appreciated the voice note. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, introduce yourself and your daughter here.
So I'm Eric. This is Malin. And yeah, heard the podcast, and she's about a 5th grader, and so reached out, wanted to see what we could do.
And she's quite credentialed, pre-AP
We
already.
caught the resume.
Volleyball,
I know,
like
So
I'm so
well-rounded.
nervous.
I'm legitimately so nervous right now.
I'm like shaking. I don't know why.
I did not go to a good public school. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do well.
we're gonna spin the wheel for which 2 people she plays in the room. I
Okay.
can't play because they made the game. But yeah, you're gonna face a team. And honestly, making the questions, I feel like it's gonna be stuff you know and they don't. It's gonna be close. If possible, Eric, the last question would require pen and paper.
Okay, I'll get it.
There's 10, and we can kind of fly through.
Okay, it's
So,
gonna be me and
awesome. It's Cat and
Meatball. Oh my god.
I thought Malin was like, I was like, what? Meatball.
Did Chin just say he thought it said male?
Malin.
Okay,
Malin.
so it's gonna
Jesus
be
Christ, I'm
Meatball
retarded.
and I, and between the 2 of us, I think we have a third of a functioning brain,
That's being generous.
and that's being generous. So I'm very nervous.
All right, here it goes.
Okay.
Good luck.
all right. The first question is 1st grade grammar.
Shoot.
And do you have
English
the
is
pen
my
and paper,
second language.
actually?
I don't know this.
All right,
English is my first, but I'm still not great at it.
you guys need pen and paper.
We need a pen and paper.
Yeah, because she'll
pen
give her
and
answer,
paper.
and then they'll have written theirs down.
Oh, you can just write it on your notes. Oh, but you want to show it.
Yeah.
You guys, they have to write theirs down. And
Okay,
then
cool.
they'll show it.
Got it.
All right, Meatball's grabbing the pen and
wow.
paper.
But do you want to answer, Malin? Wait. They have to write theirs down. You answer.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Malin, are you
Sorry.
nervous?
Are you nervous?
I'm pretty nervous.
I think
She's like, she's pretty
I think she'll
confident.
judge after the first question.
Yeah, I think she's like,
once she sees the first answer, she's like, "Oh, I got this."
she's like, oh, these guys are gonna
Yeah,
get
she'll know
smashed.
as soon as this first answer
Yeah.
pops up.
Also, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule for this. I know you have better things to do. We clearly don't. But we're trying our best.
This is the last week we could get her. Like I said, volleyball starts next week.
So here we go.
Okay.
I don't like Nick's evil laugh now. I'm even more worried.
All right.
So no one's saying anything out loud. They're just gonna write down their answer.
Yeah. Actually, we'll have you pick between these 2 subjects, and we'll only do 5 questions. I have 2 questions for each grade.
Okay.
And we'll just alternate. Cat and Meatball. Would you like music? Who gets to pick the subject?
Cat.
Cat and Meatball. Would you like music or grammar? You're both gonna have the same question. You guys are just picking the category this time.
It's all you.
Do you have any music ability?
Oh, we would have to sing?
No. Like, do you know anything about music? You know what? Grammar.
Her confidence just went up.
Grammar.
By that.
I'm gonna
by
go
that
with grammar.
question.
She smells
I worked
fear.
on
It's
Chappelle's
fine.
World. Of course I
Grammar.
know music. I've been putting them on Mac Miller lately.
I don't think Mac Miller is on this.
You don't know that.
Okay, that's fair.
Just kidding.
So
You want to do grammar?
Grammar, right?
Yeah, let's go grammar.
Great. I'm screwed.
Okay. So you guys, true or false? You guys write yours down. She'll answer first.
Okay.
True or false? There are exactly 2 nouns in the following sentence.
Good call, Cat.
Cody has a goldfish that was born in California. Cody has a goldfish that was born in California. True or false?
What did I say?
There are exactly. You said true?
False.
False. You guys?
I also said false.
False. False it is. There are 3 nouns.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
These are all exact questions taken off of Jeff Foxworthy's version of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Shout out to Jex Foxworthy.
Yeah, I also put false. Weird.
You answered late.
Good
To
stuff.
be honest, you guys should be like talking amongst yourselves before you answer.
Yeah, also, should we have
wait, huh?
should we have her say the answer first, or should we all just do no, I'm saying should we do the paper thing, because then what if she's right and then like we're like, oh, that sounds right, and then go off her answer too.
I think you're supposed to write your
know what,
answer
actually-
first, and
I flipped it. She should be writing it down. You guys talked amongst each other, decided an answer. She had already written it.
Okay.
Do you possibly have your pen and paper?
She's sitting here like,
We're definitely
I'm
losing.
way smarter than these people.
This is a
She's like, I'm smarter than
competition.
Everyone.
They can't figure out how to get this game structured.
I'm telling you, if we all got this far in life, not being able to play a game, you're gonna take over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, she is winning.
Easily.
This is no competition.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Chappelle's starting to hurt my feelings. All right. Second grade.
Okay.
Malin.
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 Would you like math or geography?
Math.
Okay. So again, Eric and you guys, do you have pen and paper?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, so you write your answer down
Okay.
and let us know when you have it locked in. Right now.
Okay.
I haven't asked the question.
Oh my gosh, run!
I knew.
Nick, you're making me nervous.
This is perfect. What is the fewest number of current U.S. coins you'd need to make exactly 99 cents?
Wait, what? Say that again?
What is the fewest number of coins,
Okay.
U.S. coins, you would need to make exactly 99 cents?
Here's number of points.
Write it
So
down.
you have to make 99 cents in coins.
And the fewest amount of coins.
Yeah.
Oh, you already have your answer down?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Do I write it or do I
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
it?
just write it.
Write it, and they're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Look at me, I'm trying to write.
I'm like trying to do math and crap.
That clip when you go, she's like, I'm smarter than all these people is gonna be
My palms are sweaty.
I know.
Knees weak,
Yeah.
Want to show it?
arms are heavy.
you have yours written down?
Yeah, I have it written down.
Okay, they're gonna now talk amongst each other and give their answer first.
So
and
do I
that's
go
how
over
we're
there?
gonna do the game.
Okay, well, break down the math that you did. And then I'll
Do we
break
say
down the
it out
math that
loud, or do I go
I
over to her?
You can talk
Yeah,
to her
because
right
we're
now.
going to answer.
Yeah.
Just discuss.
Yeah. What were your respective answers? And then
Okay.
you guys can kind of be like, no, this is because.
How many did I say?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said 8.
What?
Oh, no, 9. 9. I put 3 quarters for 70.
Hey,
What? What?
it's okay.
Yeah, go. Yeah, keep
I didn't
talking.
say anything. I didn't
Yeah.
say anything. What do you think?
Keep going.
3
We can kind of burn
quarters,
through it.
did
75
3
cents,
yeah.
2 dimes,
Yeah.
95 cents, 4 pennies.
Thank God. I also got that. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are at.
They said 9.
9.
And you guys said?
9.
Answer is
Oh,
9.
thank God.
Answer is 9.
Oh, God.
Yes!
All right, and we are about to. We're cruising now. We
There
got
we go.
it. Everybody,
Hey, we got that.
everybody's got pen and paper. It is 1-1, and they do get harder. Third, so Cat and Meatball, would you like third grade math or third grade literature?
Literature.
Okay,
I'm good with
the
that
question is, what was the pen name of author Charles Dodge?
You can't even pronounce his name. How would we
I don't know
know?
how we got-
Question. I
Who
didn't even know what a
wrote
pen name
Alice's
was.
Adventures in Wonderland. Charles Dodgkin, who wrote Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Wait, what was the
What was the
question?
question?
What was the pen name of author Charles Dodgkin,
Oh, pen names.
So
who wrote
who,
Alice's Adventures in Wonderland?
so basically, who wrote Alice in Wonderland?
Like his
Correct.
stage name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you was good at literature.
Bro, I didn't know he was asking me people's aliases.
Also, side note, how often do you read?
What?
Because I don't read. That's
I
why
read.
I don't know why you pick literature.
I do.
Okay, that's fair.
I just read the
Does she
new
have
Twilight
does
book.
she have her answer written down, or
Do you have your answer?
no answer?
Yeah,
You
what
guys-
third grader knows this?
I don't know.
Okay, so do we answer now, or
Yeah.
do you have an answer?
Charles Dickens. I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know. I took the guess of Charles Bukowski.
Where'd Bukowski come from?
I
It's
honestly,
Charles
I thi-
Dickens. I'm just kidding. It's Lewis Carroll. It's Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll.
So 2-2. 2-2.
Did you know that, Malin? Lewis Carroll?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They ain't teaching that in school.
Right?
Malin, would you like 4th grade history or 4th grade science?
Science.
Ooh.
Which of the following
Meatball.
trees is considered a conifer? A, oak, B, pine, or C, maple? Which of the following trees is considered a conifer?
Oh, that's easy.
Oak, pine, or maple?
Okay, I have my answer.
Okay, you have yours written down.
Okay,
You guys,
calm down.
you guys can discuss amongst yourselves.
She said, I
What
got
were
my
the
answer.
options again?
Oak, pine, or maple?
See what that multiple choice does?
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Pine?
I honestly don't know, and my first reaction was to go with oak. However, if I'm being honest, the way I do these like bubbled questions, if I don't know, I always answer C because it's in the middle. I don't.
Come on now.
But
That's OG trick
I'm gonna
right
let
there.
you take this one. I feel like
You have an
this is
instinct,
something
so
you
might
might
as well go for
know
it.
better than I do.
Pine?
Pine? Okay, we're gonna go with pine.
The answer's pine.
Oh,
And what did she get?
you got it right?
Yes.
Yeah, she got it right.
3-3. We're going to the 5th question.
Dang, she knew that.
She's
knew
like, it
that
took you
so
that
quick,
long?
too.
But
She's like, it took you that long to know
Yeah,
what a
I know
conifer
that's what I'm
tree is?
saying.
Like,
She's like, you don't know the conifer or whatever. What was it called?
we both have
Conifer, yeah.
us together. We have the brain of one 6th grader.
That's
Progress. That's progress.
I mean,
I'm
maybe.
I think that's pretty good.
I'm just gonna pick the history one.
Okay.
On this 5th one.
Wait, what's the other option?
I think you both get the other one.
Okay.
And there's a chance.
Being generous?
Very generous.
And we haven't done history. Opened in 1821, the Santa Fe Trail began in the city of Independence in what U.S. state?
Oh, that's easy. I know that.
Independence. Why do I know that?
I know that. That's easy.
Oh my god.
The city of Independence.
Oh my god.
It's easy.
In the USA.
Do you have an answer?
This your quiz.
Where is Santa Fe located first and foremost? Is
Nah.
it Arizona?
Oh, Santa. Oh.
Is
New
that
Mexico.
it? Or
Because the Oregon Trail started in Portland.
Isn't Santa Fe in New Mexico?
I don't
She
know.
already has her answer.
Santa Fe is New Mexico.
I'm gonna go with your answer. He says New Mexico.
You have yours written down.
Are we trying to figure out what state
say
Santa
yours.
Fe's in?
New Mexico.
It's Missouri.
What? Oh, okay.
Huh?
That makes no
It
sense
ended
to
in
me,
Santa
but
Fe.
Cool.
Oh.
Ended.
Okay.
So, math question.
I actually would have got that wrong. I was probably really confident.
What-
I would have got that answer.
What were you gonna say?
New Mexico.
Actually, we're going to do a tiebreaker. Who's ever closest.
You were confident, so I thought it was Arizona because you're from Arizona.
I didn't read that.
What year was the Spanish Armada?
2. This is a 5th grade question.
And we're just going to go who's ever closest. So you have to throw out a number to tiebreak it because it's
But is it what grade is
3-3.
this? What grade is this for the
5th
question?
grade.
Damn, dude, these 5th graders are smart.
You got your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer?
1858.
I guessed 1892.
Let's go with yours.
Okay, cool. 1892.
And
I said 1871.
she wins. It's 1588.
Damn.
Oh, that's good.
You guys are not, none of us, especially me, are smarter than a 6th grader. But again, she is in pre-AP.
Yes. I feel like we had stiff competition, but can we go out on a limb and say that Christian and I together are as smart as a 5th grader? Because she's in 6th grade. And she beat us by one question. So, if logistically you had to rate us, are we
Whatever
5th
helps
grade?
you sleep at night, I guess.
It would. That's the thing. I'm Asian, so I need good grades to a certain extent. So it's gonna help me sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cat's family's not going to speak to her for 6 months after this episode.
Oh, absolutely
airs.
not.
First
I'm
of
not
all,
gonna let
shouts
them
out
watch
to
this
Malin
one.
for
bearing with us.
Sitting through those questions.
Yeah. Thank you for being here and watching us struggle through these questions that you clearly know so much faster than us.
You guys can thank Jeff Foxworthy. Right? He wrote the game. Well, we really appreciate you joining us. I'm going to reach out to Eric, and we're going to get you something. I don't know if you want King and the Sting merch, but that's all I have free access to. But we'll get some sort of a prize. But
yeah, you want some pencils? Like pencils? Kids like pencils.
yeah.
Kids like pencils. You want a trapper keeper?
What
You know
about
that is?
XLR cord? You want an XLR cord?
What do you
A protractor?
Yeah, what do you
You make great
kids,
circles.
Yeah, kids like these. Huh? This is a toy.
Anything you want to say?
Yeah, you want that?
On your since you won, shout out.
Anyone
Yeah,
want to
plug.
shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out to the volleyball team. or
Yeah, shout out
whatever.
to the volleyball team.
Shout out volleyball.
No, Eric.
Because she's so smarter than us. She's like, I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. She wrecked us.
She's here to help us, not the other way around. Like,
Well, maybe I'll hammer out some kinks and we'll rematch it sometime a lot
I know.
smoother. But we really appreciate the time.
thank you so
Good luck
much.
in volleyball.
So
Crush 'em.
next time a kid challenges us, Malin's gonna be our tutor.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
gonna tutor us to help us with this competition.
We need her on payroll.
Yeah, we
to
need her
teach
on
us.
payroll.
That's really what it is.
Well, thank you
Thank
guys.
you
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good luck on your volleyball game.
Bye.
Thank you.
So funny.
I'd just like to
Wow.
apologize to everybody, especially Malin or Malin.
Malin.
Think about mailing a package or mailing a
Malin.
I
letter.
know people named Malin. There's a big Malin family from the Midwest.
From lacrosse, Wisconsin.
And then so it's Malin Acker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malin.
No,
Malin.
Malin.
Malin's the actress, and this is Malin as well.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Malin.
I don't got it.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Hey.
She'll tutor us to
Yeah.
get it eventually.
I'll chop that up so I won't look as bad, and that'll play real nice. I think.
Bruh,
Just a sizzle reel of us
the way
doing terrible guesses.
the literature question.
Oh yeah, that was
I
rough.
was like,
what?
you got this, Nick. You can get it out.
What third grader knows that though?
Yeah, that
I
is
know.
a different one.
Like, huh?
Like
The
think I wanted-
author of Alice in Wonderland. I don't think that's that crazy.
But his pen name. I don't, what's his real name?
Charles
Dickens.
The question is
Dutchkins, I always
basically
said that.
who's the author of Alice in Wonderland.
What's his alias?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah.
That was a super tough one.
I mean,
I don't
could
even
say
know the
it,
rapper
so.
Future's real name. Like, I don't know. And alias is just hard.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, we are not smarter than a fifth grader.
Definitely not.
No,
Sixth
that was
grader.
a struggle.
But next week, or not next week, but whenever we do this again, will Christian and I also still be up, or are you and Chin and Nick up for by default?
I think Chin and I will. Yeah, we can make Chin and I up by default. See what?
Yeah,
Chin and
I got my use out of the wheel.
Yeah.
And then after those two
After
go,
those, we can rearrange the teams.
yeah, with the wheel.
With the wheel.
Yeah.
With the wheel. We'll always incorporate the wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm sending the Zoom link to George right now. But
I wonder how far he's gotten so far.
Yeah.
Because he started driving how many days ago?
do you know where he was going to stay? Because he said he's 70 miles from his hotel.
Who's George?
George Harris.
Oh, George.
Is that his
Because we have a
last name?
George here too.
Yeah.
already.
We have
Is it
Armenian
Harris
George.
or Harris?
Croatian,
Croatian
George.
George. That's
Oh
super
yeah,
funny.
Croatia. I think
Jesus.
Armenian because he's from Glendale. That's why.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think that's a fair.
That's a
No, very
grizzly
fair.
there.
Very fair.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and he kind of looks Armenian too.
But yeah. Are you anywhere on the road this week?
No, this week I have off. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
chilling.
What do you do on your weekends off?
It's usually like Nick. He said, usually stuff with the band, or I'm always with Toby. Toby's like the person him and his family I kick it with like all the time, because we live right next to each other.
Toby's the greatest.
But yeah, this weekend I'll go to his band's playing in Jersey, in Rhode Island, and so I'm gonna go out.
Are you a roadie?
Wait,
No, just hang. Just
you said you're going to Rhode Island this weekend too?
yeah.
Without me?
Without you, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want your fucking meat.
I wanted your first experience to be with me.
oh, that's sweet.
That's and gross.
Yeah.
Why, Chin?
I
Just
want
the
your
way you
first
said it, bro.
experience to be with me.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
You guys have a connection, a bond.
So, like, finish the sentence.
Your first, I want your first experience in Rhode Island
Why
to be with
is-
me.
Yeah, there you go.
To
At
be
the
with a real Rhode
yeah.
Island person.
At the Rhode Island.
Your first time, yeah.
It's gonna be shitty.
Yeah, right. you give me
It'll be your first time.
First.
We're still zooming George.
I'm still waiting on him to join.
Oh, did you switch the?
Oh, back? Yeah.
Huh?
Back?
Yeah. He's gonna join any second. Yeah.
Any second. There you go, meatball.
Why did it do this though then? When I ended the meeting.
Oh, you ended the meeting? Then we gotta send him a new invite. It's all good.
Fuck, my bad.
It's all good.
Meeting.
Are you talking about the old meeting? Oh, there we are.
Meeting.
You
It doesn't look like
great,
it doesn't look like you
Shapel.
ended it, did you? Oh, you did.
You look great. You look thrilled to be here.
Thrilled to be here.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just excited for the lighting, to be honest.
But that
The
was such a.
lighting?
It's good lighting.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
really good.
See, I can never tell you that you don't know how to light people of color anymore.
It's as bright as
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
Nailed
well,
it.
if this doesn't work, then
Then
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll do it outside.
Yeah,
It's
we'll do it
fine.
outside. Yeah, we'll get an outside podcast.
The break of dawn.
Yeah.
Cats after dark in the light.
Okay. You got it, meatball.
I'm just texting him the invite from Nick's computer right now.
Oh, you can text like that?
I don't know if that worked. Because it is not delivered.
It says what?
You can't text George on there. Send me it. Can you text me it?
I'll send it to me from
Yeah.
your laptop, so it will be in your text.
Yeah.
Tim, when you going fishing again?
And then
Supposed to go for a friend's birthday, but I'm not sure. Like May 2nd?
Fishing's
Was
kind
around
of
that
like
time?
year round.
Yeah,
Right?
year round.
Yeah.
Whatever season. Especially here, because we don't freeze over or anything. But
Yeah.
even in places where it does freeze over, they go ice fishing. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't you ask Chappelle that? Because he needs stuff to do when he's on the road?
Yeah.
You want to go fishing? I'd be
Just
bored
like-
out of my mind.
You were telling me earlier that you like going to go fishing.
Did I say that? No, I was
Yeah.
joking because Chin was in there.
Oh,
I got a
Sounds like I would
homie
never.
who his cousin, they're out in like Newport Beach or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do that deep sea fishing,
Yeah.
but he does it with the
with the spear.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's
yeah.
gnarly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do
But
that.
he can like get down there and
That's scary, man.
just yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
What?
I do not trust any freaking body of water. No, well, lakes I don't mind, but oceans, there's no way I'm getting
That's
in
where you
there.
put all the bodies.
Yeah. No.
You don't want to act like
He said, yeah.
Got me, man.
you don't want to act like Aquaman for a little bit. And start
hell
spearing
no.
some fishes.
Hell no. Fuck that water.
Oh, I saw Jason Momoa in person at a
did?
Billie Eilish concert because he was bringing his daughter, and the
got
entire
kids?
yeah, he has 2 younger kids with Lisa Bonet.
They had
And-
kids together?
Yeah, they did.
I did not know that.
They're about like 10 or 11, it seems like. But the entire crowd started chanting Jason Momoa's name while we were there. And I was just looking
Really?
at him from afar like, this is the closest I'll ever be to Khal Drogo. Because I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. I absolutely fucking love Jason Momoa.
He's a big dude.
Big. Oh my God.
Huge.
Like, I don't know for certain if he's roughly around Mark Harley's size because he was so far away, but that's what I would imagine.
Yeah.
All right.
Somewhere in
I
that
think he's
ballpark.
taller than Mark Harley.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him?
Yep. So we're gonna add George in right now. It says he's joining. There we go.
Hey, George.
Damn, as he's driving, too.
Recording in progress.
Yo, yo, yo!
What up,
Doing
George?
it.
What's going on?
Hey, guys, what's up?
Nothing much. How's the drive?
Oh, you know, it's the Midwest. A lot of fields, a lot of grass.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What travel day are you on currently?
I'm day one.
Day
I left
one,
at
got it.
about 9 this morning, yep.
And where are you now?
In Missouri somewhere.
Hey, Missouri's that big?
That's where the Santa Fe Trail started.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should go to a Bass Pro Shop, huh?
Yeah. They got him out there.
Yeah.
They really
one.
got him.
So George, you of course we met you on King and the Sting. You had just had BMI surgery after losing 100 pounds. You lost about 200 more, and now you have a job with Thiccc Boy.
Yeah.
That's someone else.
Like that, right?
Right? Talk about the
That
come
sums
up.
it up pretty well.
Yeah.
Just forgot my one L on my record. Stevie Weeby.
Oh, yeah.
First thing I've had to conquer.
The one L.
But you're coming back for revenge.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you where
Coming
CB
for
lives.
you, Lee.
It almost looks like he's stationary because the sky's so blue.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's moving at all. Yeah.
So how long you got? You said you're almost to your hotel, first stop of the night, and then when do you get here?
So what I'm doing, I get there on like the end of the day, the 30th. So I'll be actually there for the first. But yeah, I'm just doing trucker rules and not trying to drive over like 8 hours a day because I don't want to die before I make it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
Yeah, that's
smart.
Smart.
You gotta pace yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Are you seeing any sights on your way out?
You know, like the world's largest gift shop and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm a stock for them.
Where that
I
at?
don't need any world's largest gift. Oh, on the highway. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle of everything.
I can dig it.
Well, that sounds dope.
Hell
That
yeah.
sounds dope. We're excited for your arrival.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Talk about a
I'm
come
so
up.
fucking.
I know, dude.
I know. I feel like I won the fucking lottery, make the wish or something. You know, like I literally sit. This is my favorite podcast. Like I'm not trying to be like an ass kisser, but like this is my life. I sit and I enjoy your guys' freaking content, and now I get to be a big part of it, or at least the biggest part is you guys need.
Yeah,
That's great.
So sweet.
yeah. And there's no gifts. I mean, like you contributed to it. It's like an awesome
Yeah.
storyline
You're a
that
great
like,
dude.
tells the story. You work hard for it. It's fucking. I don't know. It's dope how it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Dope.
That when you came in the singlet on King of the Sting and
Oh, that was a moment.
face to face with Stevie, that's my favorite. Just my favorite moment ever. Close to when your dad walked in. Even
Great moment.
yeah, those are fun. I like surprise arrivals.
It's me versus Chappelle's dad next week on the podcast. Coming in.
He's producing already. Well, we love it and can't wait to see you. He'll be in studio next
Yeah,
week.
you'll be
That's
in
so
studio.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll
excited.
have him sit down for the
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
for when he gets here when we record the next episode.
And then we'll have your father come in too, and then we'll get that going.
Yeah.
KATS After Dark Fight Club.
He old man. He don't want
First
to
rule of Thiccc Boy Fight Club. Don't talk about Thiccc Boy Fight Club.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, man, good luck, safe travels.
Yeah. Keep
you,
whoever
guys. Thank you
information you
very
got,
much.
keep him updated on your drive and stuff. Make sure you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you guys. I will. Thank you guys for being my friends.
Don't be getting
course.
don't be tooting around now at any of those truck stops.
Right? Don't go looking for lot
Lot
lizards.
Lot lizards, yeah.
He's like, okay.
Yeah, I'll have Brendan send the money over for me. He'll reimburse everything.
All right, George.
Bye,
All right.
George.
All right.
Have a good one, brother.
show, guys. Love you.
I
Love
love
you
you,
too.
Love
brother.
you. Do you think lot lizards are a tax write-off?
What is a lot?
I wonder.
Oh, a lot lizard. So Theo came up with the term, right? Or was it already a
It's a
term?
real thing.
Oh, so it's women who prostitute themselves at
Specifically,
trucker stops.
Truck
It's
stops.
people who prostitute themselves.
Yes. That's the best way I could have put it. That's the exact way
For clarification.
That's the exact way I talk to my younger brother. He's 11. Whenever he asks me like a real ass question, that's the best way I can put it to him. Like, well, they're prostitutes, and prostitutes are women or men who
Women or men?
they do sexual things for money. And it's like, what is sexual things? Like, well, ask your mother. And
How you got here?
and she's probably not gonna tell you because she didn't tell me. I've had that on my own. But
And your folks are in San Jose?
Yeah, in San Jose.
Okay, I always get mixed if they're in Orange County or San Jose.
San Jose, my dad's side of the family is in Orange County.
You'll see,
Yeah.
throw it up.
Yep. Orange County, Westminster,
That's
what's
how you do
good?
it. Right, Jim?
It's the other way around, but yes, that's how you do it. There you go.
Yeah.
I almost switched my hands.
Like a crab?
Yeah. OC,
I wonder if that's a gang sign
OC.
somewhere there.
I don't think anyone in Orange County is throwing up OC.
I don't think so either, but I do.
But I think that
a bunch of bikers
Yeah,
in
they
Orange
have the
County.
Irvine
though.
Crips. Irvine Crips are crazy.
Really?
Nah,
The
there's no
Disney,
such thing as Irvine
the
Crips.
Disneyland Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irvine's like so nice.
Irvine
Isn't
is
it voted like the
the safest city in all of America, I believe.
Google that?
Really?
I don't know if
Yeah.
it is currently. It was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irvine is super safe, super
Yeah, Google
nice,
safest
very
city in
suburban.
America. It better say La Crosse, Wisconsin.
I know. Do you remember that wedding video
Smiley
we
face
saw?
killer.
It is not.
Oh, yeah, never
La
mind,
Crosse,
never
Wisconsin is not that.
Rochester, Minnesota. That's only 90 minutes for me. Glendale, California.
Glendale, no. I would
What?
take that off the list.
Where's
Glendale is
Sunnyvale?
super nice.
Oh, Sunnyvale is in the Bay Area. It's close by San Jose.
Santa Clarita. That's really nice.
Let's look at the top 100. New York. Wow, that's number 1. So these are the top 10 for right now.
I thought Irvine would be up there, but
You got what?
I thought Irvine would be up there too.
Yeah,
Used to
everyone's
say
like,
it all.
I used to be told all the time. That's why a lot of people from San Jose wanted to send their kids to UCI because it was a good school and also in a very safe little city.
yeah, Irvine's like pretty much nothing.
So I do remember this now. So UCI, right across the street, an Asian gang pulled a gun on me and my friends at or near UCI. So
Yeah.
not the safest, but
What'd you guys
it's
do?
safe.
Yeah, what'd you do?
They pulled
Are you
guns. We didn't have
victim
guns.
blaming?
No, what were y'all doing?
You're victim blaming.
No, we're literally hanging out at like a coffee shop.
What
But
were you wearing, Chin?
What were you wearing?
We did. We
You
kind
were
of look
at
like
a
thugs.
coffee shop
We parked our
with
cars.
those
We're gonna,
Vietnamese hoodlums.
I think we were gonna go racing. So all cars are there.
Oh, you were playing Tokyo Drift.
You know. No, we do drag racing. We don't do all the turns and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a straight shot.
Yeah, but we were like, nah, we're cool, man. We're not gangsters. And then we looked for them afterwards.
And then they were like, oh,
I was kidding.
and that's
Chin's
Where were the
origin
bodies?
story.
I don't know, man.
We don't know.
so. Wait, they just rolled up and said, "Hey, what's up?" And you were like, "Oh."
They
you're
looked.
the-
They thought we were gangsters, so they
They were like, no.
automatically just came up with guns and like, "What's up? Where you from?" I'm like, dude, we're not from anywhere. But then my freaking friend's fixing his tire with a big old wrench, and he didn't know what was going on. So he pulls up like, "What? What's up?" I'm like, "No. He's cool. It's cool." Yeah.
Did they have accents at all? I love Vietnamese thugs when they have the very strong Vietnamese accent because it sounds so silly to me. They're like,
But they
"Hey,
look-
mother, fuck you,
Yeah,
man."
but they look dangerous.
That's what it sounds like.
They do exactly.
It's just like it's so adorable to me.
They
'cause they're
sound
like,
dangerous as
hey,
fuck,
mother,
dude."
fuck
Yeah.
you, man.
Oh,
Hey, man,
really?
come here. You want to fight me, huh? Fuck you. Fuck your mother too.
your mother.
But, like that's what it sounds like, and it's so adorable.
Hey, anyone that's
As they're saying, "Fuck your mother."
Yeah, I think it's
also,
adorable.
And I'm gonna kill
if
you.
you get
I know.
offended by "fuck your mother," that's so elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these men are usually like 5'6".
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vietnamese men are usually short. That's why it's funny to
There's
me.
got to be a famous tall Vietnamese dude. Google.
Famous tall.
Hey, man.
He's not Vietnamese.
I feel like there are occasionally.
yeah, look at meatballs. Same
Every time he's like
thing.
Japanese, like, "Oh,
I know, right?
Chinese." See?
I feel like the famous
cut that
Vietnamese
out?
people aren't also tall. Like the tall Vietnamese people are not famous. They keep to themselves, I feel like.
Google tall Vietnamese man.
Are we sure?
I think there are only
What was
like
Yao Ming?
Yao Ming is Chinese.
He's Chinese.
And he's what, 7'3"?
He's in the
Something
basketball
crazy
Hall of
like
Fame,
that.
And-
I think so,
and-
yeah.
And he was bred.
Bread
In a lab, right?
in a lab. He was
that
a
what they
designer
say?
baby. Is Yao Ming's
Ho
wife
Van Trung.
also... What? Like- Jesus Christ.
What is 2.57
I
meters?
hope so.
How much is that in feet? I do not know.
what is
Neither do I. Oh, damn.
That is wild.
Oh man. Okay, that guy has to have had been made in a lab as well. The communist
Is he
lab.
he's got to be the all-time tallest person.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Well, he's gonna die young.
Go back.
Well, he's
Meatball
probably not with
What?
us
Look
anymore.
at that. Tallest person ever was Vietnamese.
Oh my god, I didn't know this. They don't teach us
tallest
these
person
things.
ever.
I think so. It just said tallest man.
Ever.
Oh my lord.
Wasn't Andre the Giant the tallest
No.
man?
No, he's 7'4".
Yeah.
This guy's 8'4".
Ever.
Ever.
Type in living. I remember that dude.
Don't they have him in like the Guinness Book of World Records?
Robert Waldo. He was 8 feet. Oh, holy shit!
How tall?
8 feet 11 inches.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
he's got
is
Mr. Vietnam beat.
Damn, he didn't have that long of a run though. He only died at 22.
That's
Yeah.
so.
I told
he couldn't
you.
walk in,
So
or
You totally
he
are the
he
Suyi
would definitely
guy.
not. Yeah. If it's around 9 feet, right?
I wonder if now, because of like
Modern medicine.
modern medicine and all this stuff, I wonder like he probably could survive now.
Well, look
Right?
at Great Danes. Great Danes don't live that long.
Their hips give out.
But still, that's not the tallest person alive. Is what we were looking for to see if it was that Vietnamese man. This guy died in 1962.
Wait, how did Robert Waldo
I know. I kind of want
die?
to. Yeah, I kind of want to
He's
see
only
that
22
too.
years old.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of want to see adulthood and death.
He required leg braces. That sucks.
Oh god.
He never used a wheelchair.
Oh,
That's
I heard
good.
there's a procedure where you can break your legs and they'll like try to extend it,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
way.
I already looked into that. It's like $8,000 per leg.
I feel like that's so
That's a deal for
incredibly
freaking getting taller, wouldn't you say?
painful. To break both of your legs.
And then put a metal rod in
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if
I don't
I
want to do
would
it.
like you tall.
Oh, I
don't
think
know if I
Christian
would like
Tall
you
would be a
short.
menace.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was a compliment. I'm saying like your height is your height. Like let it be.
I just don't know if I could do it with the whole like metal prods in my fucking legs and shit. That'd
That's what I'm
just be
saying.
annoying.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Because then you have to deal with it in your legs for the rest of your life. You go through a metal detector and it goes off. It's just
That
annoying.
happens with my uncle. He went to Vietnam for a surgery, and because like he had been injured while he was in Vietnam,
Yeah.
and he had surgery while he was there, and they put a piece of metal in his collarbone that's still there to this day. So anytime he goes through a metal detector, he has to explain to people like, "Oh, it's actually my collarbone. Like if you use the machine, like you can see it right here."
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Sultan Kozin
So
Is-
he
Is
sorry.
what?
is 8 feet 2.8
And he's living?
inches to 8 inches
Type
tall.
in
So
Sultan.
But
the
Vietnamese
Vietnamese guy must be dead.
This
yeah, he's
guy, this
probably-
guy died from a faulty brace that irritated his ankle, leading to an infection. He was treated with a blood transfusion and surgery, but his condition worsened due to an autoimmune disorder, and he died in his sleep on July 15th. His coffin was measured at 10 feet 9 inches.
God damn.
It's a big hole to dig. Who do you want me to look up? What was the name?
So
No, I was just saying who the tallest ever. You don't have to look it up. It's so funny. I don't know what instincts. George texted me after we ended the Zoom, and he said, "Don't forget your guys' magic mind." Which
Oh
we-
my god!
No, I didn't forget. I have it queued up on my laptop, ready to go.
Sick.
shit.
But
You and George
nonetheless,
are on it.
George.
Nonetheless, let's, all right. Let's fucking
it's Magic Mind time.
Magic Mind time. Come on. Get it popping.
They're not in here.
Well, what's that? Is there anything in there?
Like, there we go.
Come on, Nick, you need that magic mind.
I know that's the problem.
Right?
We didn't have it.
Yeah, I want to embarrass myself in that game.
Sorry, if we had the magic mind, it would have been good.
Just keep
if we
passing?
had the magic mind, Kat and I would have been smarter than a sixth grader.
Chappelle?
I'd like to think that.
Chappelle.
Just dome shot him.
No shit. Oh, thank you.
I didn't even see it. I was just like, hey, magic, wicked magic mind. Okay, I'm feeling good. Okay, I'm feeling great.
Oh, perfectly blended.
Perfect way to end this.
No, I said perfectly blended.
Oh,
End it to end this.
yeah.
Is it
Fresh
seriously perfectly
Matt.
blended or?
Cheers.
Vibes in a train.
Jennifer Hudson, okay. Go off, Queen.
One night only.
Yeah, so that was the Once Daily Elixir, the anti-procrastination drink. Get it
Yep.
at magicmind.co/dark, promo code DARK for 25% off. And it's delicious. And
Get
that
your
was-
ashwagandha in you.
I like it more every time.
Truly.
Same.
Me too.
You start craving the taste after a while.
I actually saw a post on
I try to let that go, but
Relax, but all right.
Chappelle.
I wish I didn't see it.
I feel like Chappelle just had a. Are you having intrusive thoughts?
That's good.
Should we plug some stuff? Get out of here?
Yeah,
Let's plug some stuff, man. Hey,
Yeah.
you'll see me around on Cats After Dark and Chappelle's World. That's where you'll find me consistently now. I mean, I've always consistently been here, but that's where I'll be. And also, I would love for you guys to come see me on the road. San Diego. I mean, I feel like we have a lot of San Diego fans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Message me, San Diego. Say that you're a fan or something.
Tell them
May
some
6th
then do.
And May 7th, I'll be in Mic Drop Comedy Club, new comedy club. I'm doing the grand opening weekend of the club. Get those tickets. And then also May 12th, I'll be doing a one-nighter in the hometown of Phoenix at Stand Up Live. And then Meatball, June 24th and 25th, Rhode Island at the Comedy Connection. Tickets at ShapelLacey.com.
And also check out Chappelle's World on Thiccc Boy YouTube and
Every
all
Thursday.
audio platforms. Thursdays, 3 p.m.
Yep. You know where to find me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're going to be rolling deep to your shows. I want you to know that.
Oh, you know that.
Oh, you're gonna have a bunch of like
You
Rhode Island
Italian boys
scumbags.
with
You making them buy tickets?
Of course.
Okay.
The only person I probably
No, I
won't
was
have...
like, I won't make any money. I'll just comp everybody.
No, the only people I might have you comp is just my parents and my grandfather, if that's
Come
fine.
on. Hey, yeah.
My grandfather, 100% like that.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. He honestly might do that, if I'm being real with you.
Oh no, I love the Italian culture. Love it.
Oh, you're going to be experiencing a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Love it.
maybe too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Gonna get you some... You're going to break your veganism
Yeah,
for a
I
little
won't.
bit. Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
If you want to experience it, yeah, you will.
No, I won't. If I want to experience, I'll experience what I experience. Man,
I'll just-
who's plugging something next.
Oh, yeah. Hi, it's me. You can find me and my feed on onlyfans.com/teen and my Instagram at teen. Yeah.
Boom.
So just the same thing. I'm sure you were gonna plug the same thing, but Brendan's special. You guys
Yes.
probably saw it by now. The Thiccc Boy album's gonna be out by now. And then me, Chappelle, Mad Peaceful, his band, and Lil Brows are gonna perform in the Troubadour May 17th. It's in LA. So come out, support. We'd love to see you.
Classic venue, too.
Yeah. It's a Tuesday too.
My band's
Tuesday night.
intense.
They live in tents, right? That's what you mean.
Huh?
Nothing.
Live intense. Oh, I see what you did, Chin.
Watch or listen to another Below Deck podcast and watch it, actually. The editing's really fun. We have Brian who's on here once. He edits it and makes it really funny. And if you watch any of the Netflix dating shows, Love is Blind or Ultimatum, absurd shows, cover those on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Another Podcast Network.
Okay.
Instagram, cpaolo6, TikTok, Christian.paolo. You can also, Chin already plugged Brendan's special, so you can, I'm going to do a recommendation. It's a show I've been watching on Netflix. It's a foreign show. It's called How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. It's really good. It's really good.
Interesting.
I like the name.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a, not Gen Z, it's like a younger generation, like where they do it all over the phone, kind of. It's like a foreign power almost.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's it.
All right.
Cool.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Cats After Dark, and we'll see you next week.
See you
ya.
next week. Bye.
Bye.
Boom.
See you later.
Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that.
Boom, boom, boom.
Gotta get that.